Hi, I'm Andrew, and with new releases often being a bit slow this time of the year, we'll be taking a look this week at an airsoft gun that actually flew under the radar amongst the huge releases earlier this spring, the TTI Airsoft TP22 gas blowback pistol. Now the eagle-eyed amongst you will remember that we mentioned this unique gun in our top full auto pistols video back in May. So let's see what the fuss is all about. So on first impressions, you might be thinking the TP22 must be a made-up sort of sci-fi weapon that cannot possibly be real. I mean, look at it. It's like the illegitimate love child between the slide of a Beretta 92, the lower frame of a Smith & Wesson M&P, a select fire lever from a Glock 18, and an RMR mounting plate from the Novritsch SSP5, as well as taking Glock mags. But you'd be both right and wrong. Because like the similar AAP-01, which is loosely based on the Ruger Mark IV, the TP22 is loosely based on the real-life Taurus TX-22 series of .22 caliber competition pistols. However, this replica has been made with certain liberties, with the TP22 taking replica 9mm Glock magazines and the ability to fire on full auto, which the real pistol doesn't. Some purists might balk at the lack of realism, but let's be honest. How many of us are genuinely going to be upset at the realism of a .22 caliber airsoft pistol? But enough semantics. Externally, the titanium tactical industry, yeah, I get it, TP22 features a very solid metal and polymer construction in a light but efficient package. The finishing is an attractive matte black, and the angles and lines of the pistol itself gives off a very sort of nice sci-fi futuristic vibe. However, there are quite a few mold lines on the polymer sections, especially on the frame at the back here, which might irk a few players. Over at the front, we have a fixed metal outer barrel, possessing a 14mm CCW thread for accessories. Now, I'm not joking when I say it's fixed, as like the SSP5, the barrel is attached directly to the frame, giving this pistol exceptionally accuracy as there will be no barrel movement causing any sort of deviation. Again, this isn't very realistic, but it's great for shooting performance. Attached to the barrel, however, is a very special integrated RMR base plate featuring multiple screw holes of different sizes and widths. The pistol comes with additional series of base plate adapters that allow compatibility with Trijicon, Leupold, Seymour, and Noblex reflex sights. An exceptional level of compatibility. How does it work? Well, I have a Trijicon SRO over here, and I simply get the base plate, switch it to the side that says Trijicon, and simply pop it over on the front. And that allows this to attach to the screw holes and seamlessly go right on there. That's an exceptional level of compatibility, especially with so many sights. What's more, as the base plate is attached directly to the fixed outer barrel instead of the slide, the presence of an RMR does not interfere with the performance of the pistol in any way, and allows for the RMR to be set lower than usual, reducing height of a bore. Now the best part of this arrangement, however, is the location of the hop-up. Instead of being located in some weird location that sort of requires a disassembly, the TP22's TDC hop-up is located just behind the base plate, with a handy dial that can be adjusted in-game. So if you have to use someone else's weight's BBs, no problem, you can just adjust it on the fly until it keeps shooting straight. As mentioned previously, the slide is open-topped, like the Beretta 92, which in addition to lightening the slide, allows for the RMR plate to remain fixed in its barrel without interfering with the operation of the slide. This gives the TP22 a very snappy rate of fire, but also excellent gas efficiency. The sights, though, are a nice pair of alternating colored fiber optic sights, which allow for very easy target acquisition, even without this big RMR on top. To the rear, we have the change lever, which allows you to switch from semi to full auto. Now, I know this pistol is branded as competition, though I don't recall any competitions that have full auto in it, but it's still a cool addition nevertheless. Over to the polymer frame, and as I mentioned, its profile does resemble an M&P despite taking Glock mags, and these angled indents and textured grips make it cool and comfortable to use. On the front is, obviously, a rail mount for accessories, and the TP22 features both an ambidextrous slide release and a manual safety to the rear that can be switched up like so. The trigger, though, is actually quite impressive, with an easy take-up and a very crisp break and reset. Now, the large trigger guard too is also ideal for usage with gloves, so it really ticks the box for many different uses and scenarios. And then finally, the TP22 comes with a VFC/Rumorex style 21 round Glock magazine and is compatible with both TM and VFC style Glock magazines. So the TTI TP22 appears to be a very unique and capable competition pistol that looks great. But how does it shoot? Let's head to the range and find out. And now for the Chrono. As usual, we'll be firing 0.2 gram BBs using green gas.
Alright, so here we are at GRZ/GRZ Arena. We have got our target set up roughly just over 10 meters down that way. Let's see how the TP22 performs. Alright. This thing's actually pretty fun to shoot. The TP22, the trigger on it is actually really nice. It's got a really nice crisp kind of reset on it, which is really noticeable and tactile. So yeah, as a competition gun, this thing's gonna be absolutely fantastic. Also the bonus full auto as well, which will be fun to use. But anyway, yeah, let's go check out the results. Okay, so let's check out the results. Not bad so far. I'm going to count this one down here as a flyer, I think, because the rest of them are in quite a nice group up here, which seems pretty decent with my terrible drawing. But yeah, that is actually pretty good. Yeah, roughly, yeah, literal palm-sized target from just over 10 meters away. Perfect, exactly what you want for a competition pistol. So yeah, if you're looking to get into IPSC or some sort of competition stuff, the results go to show. It's definitely worth it.
And here's some obligatory full auto action. Okay, that was pretty fun. Anyway, back to the studio, guys. And we're back. So, the TTI TP22 is a solid and hard shooting pistol, ideal for skirmishing and range shooting, with an option to go full auto as well. In terms of externals, it is rock solid pistol with tight tolerances and a very futuristic impression. Shooting is comfortable, ambidextrous and snappy with excellent accuracy thanks to its fixed barrel and an easily adjustable hop-up, as well as plenty of mounting options for accessories, especially concerning the RMR plate. Realism sort of does take a back seat in this replica, despite being loosely based on the TX-22, making the TP-22 a sort of semi-replica, much like the AAP-01. Ultimately, we give the TTI TP22 a very good 4 stars out of 5. It's a solid, competitive select fire pistol with excellent utility in-game. So let's hand it over to you guys. What are your thoughts on the TTI TP22? Let us know in the comments section below. And for these cool products and many more, visit us at www.redwolfairsoft.com. This is Andrew, out.